one that I have in the front.
35 is like that. Okay. And you said 20 is still legal?
20 is not legal. 25 is legal.
So 25 is what's in the back.
20 is the one right there. It's because technically they don't have 25, but they say 25 is the legal one. But they're just 35 and 20.
Yeah, give me 20. Because I mean, they're not going to be able to tell, right? Only at night, but I don't.
If they pull you over and they have like a little machine or something,
yeah,
they're gonna be able maybe. Or whenever you go and get an inspection,
yeah.
If they see the windows,
yeah,
and if they have that machine that calculates the percentage, they're gonna make you to remove it.
Okay.
If that's the case, you know.
Yeah.
Some people they don't pay attention on window tint, but.
Because I mean the van is already gray, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, so let me ask you this: is if I do 30 is like the highest, right? Like that's what you got on the front window.
Exactly, 35, yeah.
Okay, so I mean, for you, do the sun, you know, the sun not beaming in on you, is it?
For what?
Like, do that tint keep the sun away from you or no? Yeah,
it keeps the sun away. I mean, whenever you're driving,
yeah,
you're not gonna get like burned or something. It's just it's kind of light. But that's illegal. That's the legal tint that they use on the front.
And 20 is right there.
Yes.
Have you ever had 20 on your front window?
On mine, no.
No.
I mean, there's some people that they say they want a 20.
Yeah.
But you know.
I wonder. I should be able to see out of them in the daytime, right?
I mean, with the 30. I mean, yeah.
With the 20 though.
With the 20.
Well, I just want to keep the sun out. That's my goal. To keep the. I mean, the sun gonna be beaming, obviously, but I don't. You know. Be riding in the sun, you know, burning my legs or burning my arms. You know what I mean?
With the 35 will be, I mean, you're gonna be fine and you're gonna be like with the legal. But if you wanna do 20, it's up to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see, man. I'm trying to put for those who don't know, I'm trying to put tint on the van. I'm trying to think, do I want to do 20 or 35? Oh man. Let me see, because the van is already dark itself. Man, I just want to keep the sun away. That's all I want, bro. That's all I'm really trying to do. I guess, man, I don't even want to hold you up. Let's go ahead and just keep it legal. So 35, or is that 30?
35.
Okay, because they don't have a 30, right?
No, it's because there's not 30. It's just from 20 it goes to 35.
35.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I guess I'll do 35. I guess. And you said that's keeping the sun right off of you?
Yeah, it keeps the sun out. I mean, it helps. You know, it helps with the sun. Whenever you're driving and you have your arm here, and the sun is here, you're not gonna be. It's not gonna be burned. I mean, it's gonna help. It helps.
Okay. All right, YouTube, man. I know y'all probably was looking at like, dang, can I get the camera good? I know y'all probably was looking like, what the heck? Okay, now I can't get the camera. I know y'all probably was like, what the hell he got going on? But I'm here to get my windows tinted, and it's been a long time coming. And this is basically a mixture of a video of my van. I know for those who haven't had an opportunity to see it, I'm also talk about how much I paid for it. I'm not gonna tell you how much my note is, but I mean, because everybody's stuff is different. Then I'm gonna show y'all the insides of it. But the tint, I said 35 on camera, but I'm just gonna go with the 20%, just cause Texas sun is different. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But once he get the starting to tint the window, it's gonna be a little bit of B-roll and stuff like that, and then I'll get on the inside and talk to y'all about how much I paid for it, the process, and how difficult it was, or if it was difficult, and money and stuff like that. But y'all go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I know y'all been waiting on this video to figure out, you know, how much I paid for it and stuff like that. I appreciate it.
Some water for my spray?
Some water?
Yes.
I can go in the house and fill it up for you, like just some water, regular water.
Yeah, regular water. That would be fine. Sorry.
Okay, I got you.
And can I have the key?
Yeah.
So I can roll down and up the window. Please. Sorry about it.
You good.
All
right, hit that subscribe button, but don't skip through the video, man. around here. And don't they say what? Don't roll your windows down or car wash for like a day or two?
For don't roll down the windows like for 2 days.
2 days.
Yeah, and you can car wash the car.
Oh, okay.
You just don't clean it from the inside, because normally the tint goes in the inside.
Oh.
It doesn't go here. I just cut it here, but it doesn't go in the inside.
Oh, you're putting tint on the outside window or inside?
Sorry, it goes in the inside. Yeah.
But you're just cutting it to line and then you're gonna put it in the inside.
Exactly.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I think I need to learn how to tint. How long you been doing this, you say?
2 years.
Okay. And this your only, job, or you work somewhere else?
It's my only job.
Oh yeah, so you must make some good money.
Kind of. I mean, I have a part-time job, but it's like 10 hours a week.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got a lot of cars to do today?
I mostly do tint for commercial and residential.
Oh.
Yeah. I do cars, but I do more like commercial and residential.
Okay.
So
there you go. About to get active with it. You know what I mean? About to get my, give me the 20%. I don't think a cop gonna pull me over because I ain't getting the front done, but I had to get this done, y'all. I had to get my tint done because when I'm at work, man, I'm like, yo, god damn, this thing ain't playing. When I'm at work, the sun just be beaming through the windows. So, like I said, I'm finna get in the truck. Hopefully I'll be able to get some space where I can talk to y'all, let y'all know how much I pay for the van. I might not be able to show y'all the paperwork because I left the paperwork inside. This video was kind of rushed a little bit, but yeah. So I'm gonna let him do his thing, and then we're gonna hop in the car, and then I'm gonna tell y'all how much I paid for the van. This is the finishing touches of the van, man. Shout out to Pablo. Finished touches of the van. 20% on each side. Yes, sir. All right, y'all, so while he's out tinting the other window, I'm gonna go ahead and try and record as much as I can. Let me turn the radio off so I don't get copyrighted. But so the process started basically in 2022, so November of 2021. I walked away from my job. I was car hauling, and I thought I was gonna be able to just go to the dealership and get one of these. And obviously, during that time, everybody was buying cars and stuff like that. So it was basically nothing was on the lot. So what I had to do is put in the order, build from scratch, tell them what I want, what I don't want, anything that come custom with it, anything addition. So the only thing I added that was additional to the van that didn't come with it was cruise control, which was shocking to me, like how a brand new car don't come with cruise control. I got a backup camera. I think the backup camera was the most expensive. I think it was like 300 bucks. The speed control, the cruise control is like 60 bucks. And then I got the backing up beeping. I think that was like 80 bucks. And then I have my back doors that open reverse. So like they come out and then they open all the way back up against the door. I'll insert a clip, showing you the example of what I'm talking about. And then I think that's about it. Oh, they charged me 100 bucks for the color, which they would have charged me 100 bucks for any color, regardless if I got it plain white or plain black or red or whatever. When I went to put in the purchase order back in last year, basically around Thanksgiving, the MSRP was $39,000, and then after taxes came to like 41, high 41s, and my estimate build date was 4 to 6 months, so that pushed me to roughly March or April. And then when March and April came around, it got pushed back. So it got pushed back to May, and then it got pushed back to June, and then it got finally pushed back to July. But I always kept my paper. They tell you to bring like a $300 money order or something like that, or cashier's check, but they don't never cash it. You know what I'm saying? so it never comes out your account. But also, that was to, you know, put a deposit, basically let them know that you were serious. So I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting, and then by this time I was like, you know what, let me hop back in the truck, because I didn't want to get back in the truck for corporate America, but I was like, you know what, let me get back inside the truck. You know what I'm saying? It might be best for me to do that, because at the time he was telling me that they might ask for check payment or check stubs, which he didn't know that I was going to put it in my business name. So I was developing business credit at the same time as we waiting for this van to arrive. So it's like pretty much like God basically gave me a test, like, hey, I'm gonna keep pushing your van back until you get a job. So when I applied for a job, I got a job, and then that's when Dennis, you can go see him at Fort Frisco, he sent me an email and called me and said, hey, we got a completion date. It'll be on the train. It'll be here July 23rd or 25th. So I was like, okay, boom. You know, it was like a test, like God, like, okay, what you gonna do? You gonna keep sitting down, or, you know, is you gonna get inside the truck and do what you gotta do? So boom, July 23rd come up, and I was actually working for a different company, which I don't want to say their name and give them too much credit, but they were a little unorganized. So long story short, I didn't want to be back in the truck driving for anybody, so I was already, you know, on edge about that. And then it was just, you ever been at a job and you just got that one, if they do anything, I'm out. You want that one reason, like if they do anything to you, you out. So, you know, they sent me out to where they sent me out to? San Antonio. I didn't have no gas card. The truck was burning gas like crazy. So that morning he had called me and said, hey, your van is here, when you want to come pick it up? Which it was like 2 days earlier than what it was supposed to have been delivered, which was made it a Wednesday. So I was like, hey, I'll come in and pick it up Saturday, because my schedule was like Sunday through Wednesday or Sunday through Thursday or something like that. So he was like, okay, cool, no problem. So I'm on my way back, and then from San Antonio, and I almost run out of gas, but I ran out of hours of service. So if you're a truck driver, you know what running out of service means. So running out of service, I ended up getting a hotel in Waco, and at that point I just quit right on the spot. Like, it was over with. As soon as I ran out of hours, I was like, okay, I quit. So it's like, he called me, told me my van was in, and that was that one little thing that basically was like, you know what, anything happen, he can look at me wrong and I'm gonna quit. So I ended up getting stuck in Waco. I had to sleep with dirty clothes on. Well, I mean, obviously you don't want to sleep in a hotel bed, you know what I'm saying, with no clothes on. So I had to sleep with leftover clothes on, leftover drawers on. I didn't have no toothbrush to brush my teeth or nothing like that, just because I didn't pack a bag, because obviously I was supposed to be at home daily. So boom, it's like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. They trying to get me to run out my 16 hours. No, I'm not doing that, man. Put me in a hotel. It's already 3 o'clock in the morning, and if I would have kept driving, I wouldn't have made it back to Dallas until like 5 a.m. and then I still had an hour drive home. So I was like, no, I quit. So I'm in the hotel. I quit. I'm taking my time. You know, boom, they calling me, hey, you know, it's almost noon. Your 10 hours is almost up. Get ready to get back on the road. Oh, okay. They don't even know I quit yet. I just quit without telling them. So boom, riding back on the road, I get a notification stating that they want me to turn around and go back to Houston. I'm like, oh, okay, we'll see who's gonna do that Houston route. The fact that I got stuck in Waco and you want me to come back and return the truck, hop back in the truck and head back to Houston, and I haven't been home to brush my teeth, eat, change clothes, nothing, that let me know y'all don't care about me, or at least the drivers at least. So okay, I quit. So whole time I'm not even really letting it bother me. But you know, fast forward to everything, I ended up quitting. So boom, go to the dealership. Excited, as you can see in the previous vlog about my van arriving. If you haven't watched it, make sure you go ahead and watch that. Walk in there, tell them, hey, I want to put this in my business name, on my business credit, and the rest was history. Running under the business credit, yes, they did give me 11% APR, and I'm assuming that's only because I haven't had my business credit established for quite some time. Like I said, I started building it back in last year of November when I put in the purchase order of it, and and I was one of the maintenance ladies. So I put in, the same time I put in the purchase order for my van back last year around November, at the same time that I started building my business credit. So it hasn't even been a full year yet. The fact that I got approved for it, yes, it's 11 APR, but I can always get a refinance. And on top of that, I didn't have to put no money down. So that lets me know I was doing something good and it was in good standing. So, like I said, the MSRP when I put it in was 39,000. After taxes came to 41, but due to inflation, by the time the van had arrived and I went to my appointment, the MSRP shot up to 45,000, and then after taxes it came to like 48,000. But since I already still had my letter that we both signed on and I put a down payment on, they honored that. So my MSRP was knocked back down to 39,000. So after taxes, roughly 41. I didn't have to put no money down, and I was excited about that. And I got that on the Friday or Saturday. That following Monday, I had loads. So I was running loads as soon as I got my van. Like I jumped out, got it running. I think the insurance, I don't have the cargo insurance right now just because the companies that I'm hauling for, like Panther and a couple other local companies I'm hauling for, they'll just take a monthly fee out of your weekly check, $10 to $12 out of your weekly check. And you know, basically that is your $1 million coverage insurance and stuff like that. I am in the process of signing on a contract for medical supplies, hauling medical supplies. Again, they don't care about your own authority, and they're not going to require me to have $1 million coverage insurance of my own. It's going to be within their name. So that's a plus right there. I would say the only money I came out of is the down payment of just a full coverage insurance to pull out the parking lot with. It was like 260 something, 260 bucks. As far as gas, when I first got it, gas was roughly close to $4, so it was charging me $80 to $100 to fill up. Now that gas has shot down to $309 and $312, I don't let it get to full. I try and catch it before it gets under half, but the lowest I ever let it go is a quarter of a tank. Before it gets to a quarter of a tank, it'll roughly take me about 60 bucks to fill up when gas is between $309 and $312. For those who don't know, I do live in the Dallas area, so obviously it's going to probably be cheaper compared to where you say. I know up north in the Midwest it's still probably like $4. But yeah, that was the process, man. Excited. So, and now moving along, I will never buy a vehicle in my personal credit. I'm always going to put it in my business credit, which is going to push my business credit up to the max, and I don't have to put no money down ever again. And I don't have to worry about hard inquiries hitting my credit. And then eventually the goal is to get a business line of credit, so therefore I don't ever have to keep applying for a loan or anything. I just go withdraw from that and pay that back, and I can always withdraw as long as I pay it back. So that's the sorry if I was talking too fast, but that's I got a lot of things going on. I got Pablo who's tinting the windows, and I got the maintenance people walking by asking what are you doing, because I guess they don't want you working on your vehicles inside the apartment complex. But that's pretty much the process, man. It took me a year. Anybody can do it. You know, the reason why I got the cargo van, the medium roof, I didn't get the high roof, is because one, I knew my audience. A lot of people may not have their CDL, but that's okay, because with my van I can haul up to 10,000 pounds. So as long as you have a regular driver license, you know, you can drive and haul anything. And on top of that, you don't have to worry about hours of service technically. Yes, they don't want you out driving for 24 hours straight if you can do it, but technically you don't have to have an LED or any ELD or anything, or a logbook. But yeah, my goal is to, once I get the hang of this, get another one, and then just start giving jobs to the family. My little cousins, my little brothers. 2 of my little brothers already deliver for Amazon and do Uber Eats, so I might as well put them in the van, and we just split everything down the middle, 50-50. So that way they got jobs, you know what I'm saying? And again, I did that because I knew I was going to eventually pass the job down to my brothers or anybody in the family that don't have a CDL. So I have a Class A CDL, but they don't have a CDL. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all tagging along. If you got any questions, drop them in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. Shout out to Pablo, he's a mobile tint. If you got any questions, man, please drop them in the comment section. I don't mind answering questions, because obviously you got people out there that'll charge you for answering questions. We all had to start somewhere. I did not pay anybody to fix my credit, work on my credit. I didn't pay nobody to give me any advice. I had several friends, you know, that we fed off of each other, regardless if it was a man or a woman. Women want to do makeup, or they were an Instagram influencer, regardless if the guys, like my homeboy, he a chef. So we all fed off of each other, trying to figure out the best way to get the business credit corrected. So Again, I didn't pay anybody for anything. I have great friends who was willing enough to work together. If I gave something, they gave something. That's how it worked, instead of I'm just constantly receiving and receiving. And then also, I was talking to a lot of older guys who had vans. I was picking their brains. So my philosophy is, I ask 5 people for 2 or 3 questions. I'm going to probably get maybe 2 or 3 people to answer the question. And I'm going to turn around and ask another 5 people. Turn around and ask another 5 people. So therefore, I'm always getting different opinions and advice from different people. And if I consistently hear the same type of answer, then honestly, I know that answer, you know, overrules the majority. But that's about it, man. That'll wrap up this video. It's a quick video. It's a last-minute video, but you know, I want to drop the content because I know a lot of people was asking me, you know, hey, how much was your van? Stuff like that. Get the business credit together, man. Any business that you do, I don't care if you sell cupcakes out the house, put an LLC under it. It can be called P-Skill Treats. Put an LLC under it. And then you start building that business credit, then they're going to give you credit cards. I got up to $10,000 just in business credit cards. So, yeah, man, I'm extremely proud. I worked damn hard. I only been driving trucks for 3 years, and then I came to this. And my goal is to have another one within the next year, but hit that like button, that subscribe, drop any comments in the section for me, man. Y'all stay tuned because the video's dropping soon, and we out.